guys, what's happening? How y'all doing on this Saturday afternoon? This is the Club with the Man 1993, and I'm here live again down from the office room of my sister's house in lovely Norfolk, Virginia. This is my last night here. I'll be going home tomorrow. This will be the last video I do until I get back to Pittsburgh tomorrow night. And I started working on my Royal Rumble card predictions, but I am still not 100% sure if I'm satisfied with them whatsoever. But, that's that. That'll most likely be the next video after this one. But of course, I come up here really quick, get my thoughts on Smackdown last night. I didn't watch it, just watched some highlights. Quite frankly, nothing really interests me that much. And the problem was because it was just a show that everything that happened wasn't horrible. It's just the same thing we've been getting from a lot of these things. It's looking like nothing really different is going to be happening going into the undercard for the 2021 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It looks like we're going to be having a lot of very similar matches, even though my match card may beg to differ. But, it is whatever. I shouldn't say it is whatever, but, obviously there's just not much new to do right now. So, yeah, skippable episode of SmackDown, and I just didn't care. What's up, Tyler and JR? JR says, did you drink for New Year's yesterday? Nope, I did not drink for New Year's. Well, not yesterday. I did have a little champagne at midnight on New Year's Eve, and then I, drank a fruity tasting growler or something like that when I got here Thursday night. But nah, I don't drink much, guys. But just gonna breeze through this real quick. I'm just waiting for my mom and my sister to be back from the store. I'm supposed to be cooking tonight, so that's gonna be fun. But like I said, this will be the last video I do down here, and then I'll resume videos once I get home tomorrow night. Which I don't want to think about that. I've enjoyed my time down here. I don't want to go back to work on Monday, but I have to. Anyways, let's just talk about SmackDown really quick, and there's not much to talk about. We opened up with Roman Reigns coming out, and he was explaining how tough 2020 was, which is true, but at the table, he made it work, which, that's for sure. He made his gimmick work for sure. He found a character that finally worked and got over. So he also praises Jey Uso, but then Kevin Owens came out to interrupt him, and he wants to face Jey Uso tonight to get some revenge for costing him the Universal Championship last Friday on SmackDown in the Steel Cage match, because Jey costed Owens a match by handcuffing him to the Steel Cage. We'll talk about more about the feud continuing on as it seems to do so later on. So Owens wants to face Jey later on in the show. Big E is supposed to be having a match with Baron Corbin, and of course, at ringside was his precious Knights of the Lone Wolf. Makes no sense, they still are dressed up like a bunch of goons. So, Big E, though, defeated him by DQ because Sami Zayn got involved, and then Apollo Crews randomly came out to even up the odds, and then Big E and Apollo Crews defeated Corbin and Zayn. And I think apparently next week Big E's having an IC title open challenge, and Apollo Crews accepted the invite. So we'll get Big E and Apollo Crews next week. Okay, that should be a fun match. And then originally Adam Pearce was not going to sanction a match with Jey Uso and Kevin Owens, but then he changed his mind. Then the Riot Squad defeated Natalya and Tamina by pinfall, and Billie Kay was in the corner of the Riot Squad for some reason. Don't know what that was about. And then we had another women's tag match as Bayley and Carmella defeated Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks when Carmella pinned Sasha Banks. So again, we're continuing the Sasha Banks and Carmella feud. Okay. There's nothing more to it, really. I don't know if they're going to make it into a triple threat with Bayley getting involved since that tag team won or something. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, I thought the match that Banks and Carmella had at TLC was good. It was a lot better than I thought, but it's like there's really no need for the story to continue. Although, a couple of highlights I'll say from this match is Reginald, or whatever heck Carmella's new associate, whatever his name is now, is called. He had a couple nice, moves there where he basically stood on the apron, and when Sasha Banks would go to try to attack him, he just did like a moonsault off the apron. So I don't know. It was actually kind of cool to see that. So I'll give him a rub on that, but I don't see any reason for Sasha Banks and Carmella to have another match, to be honest. I mean, making a triple threat, maybe, but I don't know. And it looks like Bayley and Carmella is going to be a thing moving forward. So we have another random tag team thrown together that, I mean, okay, yes, Bayley and Carmella, Baymella, they have some history. They are really good friends in real life, so maybe, who the heck knows. So we have that happen there. Roman Reigns now telling Jey Uso to find out who doesn't appreciate him. And then we're seeing Sonya Deville backstage just walking through, and apparently she's been reinstated to SmackDown roster. No word on why yet, but okay, we'll see what they do. I mean, we knew at some point Sonya was coming back, but what's the story of her, being reinstated? Besides the fact that we all know she was taking time off to deal with, the court hearings with that idiot who broke into her house. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm glad to see Sonya back. And we have this segment with the Street Profits celebrating New Year's Day, but they want to predict 2021, and then they start, insulting Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode before they both came out and started attacking the Street Profits. And then they beat down Montez Ford's legs. And I guess next we're getting another match between them for the SmackDown tag titles. Another bland story, of course, with that. The other tag match, Daniel Bryan and Otis defeated Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura by submission. We have that. And then Kevin Owens defeated Jey Uso by pinfall. And then afterwards, he then gets a handcuff of his own, and he attacks Jey Uso, and then he's calling out Roman Reigns. Roman finally came out, and it basically started attacking him, and then they went in between the Thunderdome screens, and then Roman and Jey both threw steel chairs, and then threw him over from the top of the stand on the LED screens, wherever it is, and Owens threw a table, and that's how it ended. So I guess we're doing a third match with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, which, okay, good chemistry. Don't know what the stipulation would be this time. Maybe like Falls Count Anywhere or a street fight. I don't know, but problem is the story gonna be exactly the same. Again, the feud between Owens and Reigns was good. The matches are amazing. The problem is now it's just like every single weekend we're seeing Kevin Owens beat up Jey Uso, and then Roman Reigns beats him up, and Owens gets absolutely no offense on him. So it's like, okay, it's starting to drag on a bit. I would rather have just done Reigns and Goldberg at this pay-per-view. Again, there's rumors now that Goldberg is going to be winning the Rumble. Really? Really? Who wants to see Goldberg win the Rumble? And then see, if I'm saying this, Roman Reigns and Goldberg at WrestleMania? Really? Still think, again, by WrestleMania, they have to do Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. That's why I feel Daniel Bryan should win this Rumble, as he should. But, no, I don't know what I'm doing here. So, a lot of repetition, a lot of stuff we've already seen, so it wasn't a horrible episode of SmackDown, but it was just like, nothing really happened. I gave it a C. Check the live chat here. C+, champions lose the whole time. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, whatever. But that's it, guys. Not much to really say about SmackDown. Just, it was there. What are your thoughts on SmackDown, guys? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. If sure to always slap a like on the video and subscribe or comment my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAirBody3. I'm checking out, and I'm going to be packing back up the laptop, so I'll see you guys back in Pittsburgh. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you all probably Monday night. Peace out, everybody.